Greetings comic book fans and welcome to Dude's Comic Haul for the books released on the 4th week of January 2015. I'm Jason. This is my weekly haul video where I share with you the new books I picked up today on officially the best day of the week, New Comics Book Day. First up, I picked up previews. I mainly picked this up this week. I always say I'm not going to get it again because I end up seeing loads of books I want. But there is, reason I got it was for this. It's Convergence, the big storyline coming up from DC. I wanted to see which books they had coming out as part of the thing that I might want. So that was my whole reason for buying it. I know every month I say I'm not going to do it again, but I end up doing it. So, moving right along, let's get into these books. All of these books today were out of my pull list. Nothing off the shelf. I was tempted. I almost got Uncanny Avengers issue number 1, but I didn't. Just looking at the story, it just didn't float my boat. And the other book I didn't get was They're Not Like Us, though I may go back and get that because I'm very tempted to get the next issue of that. So let's get into these books. We've got Arkham Manor issue number 4. I'm hoping this book's going to be a return to form. We've got 2 issues left after this. Last issue I felt we started to see a few cracks in the story, so I'm hoping this is going to get us back on track. We have Aquaman issue 38, which I'm bloody loving this. I was a bit of annoyed with DC. I don't know if they've got it in this week's. They haven't got it in this week. But this kind of bit of the book, they had something about Aquaman's mom last week, and it's like, that should be a major surprise for the story, you know. I was really annoyed with DC there, but hey. I suppose their argument would be we want to build up excitement for the book so that more people buy it. So we then have Batman issue 38, which features part 4 of Endgame. Snyder has just returned to form here. He writes the Joker so well. The scariest villain I've ever read. Capullo has just been on fantastic form since issue 1 of this book. And he just gets better, which is scary. But Snyder, I feel, I didn't really enjoy the 0 year story. Or is it year 0? I always get muddled up which way round it goes. But I wasn't keen on that story, and I feel Snyder here is really returning to his best. We then have Batman Eternal issue 43, which I think catches us up with where we saw when we had that preview. This catches us up with that preview in the events in the book, so that'd be cool. We got Deathstroke issue number 4. As Deathstroke's going to pay a visit to Gotham. I've really been enjoying this book, and I'm just keep hoping it's going to be keeping this good. We then have The Flash issue 38, which has also been a very good book. So yeah, looking forward to that. Big week for DC this week. The last 2 weeks it's been not so big, but this week a lot of DC books. We have Future's End issue 39. I'm really enjoying this. This issue looks like Amethyst and Frankenstein are taking centre stage, which I don't mind. That's my favourite part of that book. We then have Gotham by Midnight, which has a spooky cover. I've really been enjoying this one. That's a big, good new book. We then have the Multiversity Guidebook. I've not looked at this yet. I don't know, because like a lot of it seems to be like that. So I don't think I'll be doing a review, because it seems to be all set out like that. There are some pages of comic, so there might be a few stories in here. We will see. When I've read it, I'll decide. But if it's just mainly stuff like this, I'm not going to review it with my reviews. But if there's actual proper stories in here, then I'll do it in a review. I'll review on it. We then have Alex and Ada, issue number 12. Which this book is just how it gets so much out of so little is just superb. Every issue you have, they have the book, and you have like not many places that they go, and you don't have that bigger list of characters, but they just get so much drama and out of the book. It's just tremendous. Really, really good book. We then have Inhuman issue number 11, which I think did we finish the Medusa stuff? I don't know. I can't recall. But yeah, been enjoying that book. We then have New Avengers issue number 29. So yeah, this looks like it's going to lead into Secret Wars, and it's been really good. At the moment, Hickman, like, they went through a spell where the books kind of were separate. At the moment, the stories just concentrate going through both books, both Avengers and New Avengers, so you really need to be buying both of them to get the whole story, which you could, I could understand you'd moan about, but Yeah, that's just how it is. We have Nova issue 26, which this looks like it's going to a different direction with Carnage coming in. You've got to think there might be a bit more of a horror vibe to the book. Spider-Man 2099 issue number 8 continues Spider-Verse, so it should be good. We got 4. This should be one of the first books I read. Really been loving 4 by Jason Aaron. Issue number 4 here. Really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen as the Goddess of Thunder goes up against the former God of Thunder, so that should be good. We have Uncanny X-Men issue number 30, which I'm not sure. I think this might be taking place after Axis, but we will see. We will see. We have from Valiant, Quantum and Woody Must Die. I've been enjoying Quantum and Woody, so this should be good. We then have Exile Man of War, which last issue of this I loved, so we're looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. And Unity issue 14, another book I'm looking forward to. So those are my books for this week. Yeah, that's it really. I don't think I've got anything else to say right now. I may go back and get They Are Not Like Us. That'll be the only book I'll add. Yeah, so that's pretty much it all. I will be back hopefully the end of this week. As you watch this, I'm hoping to be back with the review of the books from the 3rd week of January. That will be up in the next couple of days, and then hopefully early part of next week, fingers crossed, I should be able to get up my other review video for this week's books. Next week, comic book wise, I think there's less books. I think last time I checked, I think there was about, this week I've got 19, next week I think I've got 14, 15 books coming out, so yeah, it seems every week now it's going to be in the teens. That just seems to be how it is from now on. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give me the beautiful thumbs up. If there's any books that you recommend or anything you think I'm missing out on, please comment below, recommend away, or tell me about something you're excited about, and maybe I'll check it out. Like I said, I will be back in the next few days with some review videos. All that leaves me to say is I'm Jason. This has been Dudes Comic Haul. Bye for now.